So what we're going to be looking at here is we're going to be looking at the jab, and we're going to be looking at all the ways we can build off a jab. But like everything, every field, we're going to be focusing on our basics and our fundamentals. Once we understand the rules, we've mastered the rules, then we can break them. But when we're first learning, we want to focus on the fundamentals, all right? Now, again, with the jab, I need my solid base. As any building is built, it started from the floor and the foundation, and that's the same when we're fighting, yeah? If I don't have my base, I don't have anything. If I don't have my base to be able to move, I don't have anything. If I don't have my base being able to generate power from, I don't have anything, okay? So, real simple, even though we're focusing on the jab, I'm focusing on my position. Position over everything first, okay? Then, when we're jabbing, we want to be focusing on A to B. Now, sometimes when you're jabbing, it's a natural thing that you want to generate power into this. Ways that we can generate power when we're jabbing is to pull and load the shot, because I'm loading my shoulder and I'm driving my weight into the shot. Other ways is I will step heavy, which is basically the same thing, where I'll be stepping into the shot to generate power, okay? All of this is coming from the same thing, where I'm just looking to generate power. Now, it's great having a powerful jab, but if you're unable to land it, then it don't really matter, okay? So if my jab is real heavy, by me loading and stamping it here, but every time I go like this, my opponent just moves, it's ineffective, okay? I still need to be able to land the jab. Now again, there is examples of this where it's been effective, but the same thing, this is from people who have been in martial arts their whole life. They understand the rules, so they're able to break the rules. Right now, we're focusing on understanding the rules. So, A to B. What I want to focus on is my elbow tucked in and my hand going in one line. So I go straight and I retract in the same position. So as I'm here, I expand and I retract in one motion. I don't just want to go A and then leave myself susceptible to be countered. I want to be going A to B and I'm back, okay? The other thing we want to focus on is our non-punching hand being in a solid position, okay? So, anytime I'm attacking, that's when I'm probably going to be most vulnerable, all right? Because I'm going to be brought out of my position the most that I can be, yeah? So, when I'm jabbing, I want my hand either in front of my face, defending straight shots, or by the side, ready to defend hooks, all right? It can float in between. That's going to be the easiest position for you to catch or defend, all right? So as I'm here, I want to jab, and my non-punching hand is in a defense position, okay? This is going to eliminate the percentage of me being able to get countered. All right? Again, examples of people jabbing with their hands. This is advanced, where people understand things like range, distance, being able to read an opponent, and sometimes you get to a position where you can just feel shots. Now, that's something that can't be explained and is more something that's developed through 20 years of martial arts. But when we're understanding how to build from the ground up, we want our non-punching hand in a tight, safe position, okay? So, again, A to B with the hand, non-punching hand, stays in a tight spot. I've got a solid base underneath me, yeah, so I'm always able to retract, I'm able to push forward, I'm able to take my head off the center line, all from my base underneath me, all right? Non-punching hand is there to defend straights, it's there to defend hooks, yeah, it's there for controls, all right? A to B leaves me the least amount susceptible to get countered by a right hand. Be here, touching, using my lead hand. I can be stepping into my shot. I can be using both my feet into the jab, yeah? So there's different ways I can start now focusing on my feet position. So again, this is all building and only focusing on one thing. All we're focusing on is the jab, and now we're focusing on 6 things outside of that. I'm focusing on my footwork when I'm moving. I'm focusing on my non-punching hand being tight. I'm focusing on my stance being underneath me. I'm focusing on my defense after I've jabbed. Yeah, so there's so many different things we can be focusing on just off this jab. All right, now there's going to be a load of different variations, but right now we're just focusing on this position. Okay, I'm jabbing, keeping my base. I'm jabbing, maybe I'm advancing forward. I'm jabbing, maybe I'm retracting. I'm retracting defensively. Yeah, maybe I'm jabbing and I'm looking for a counter, so I'm taking my head off the center. Yeah, all different ways we can look to be developing the skill of the jab just by a simple shadow boxing drill.